Hi guys, so today I'm going to be talking about a subject that is very sensitive, very touchy and things, but I thought I would do it since this isn't just a beauty channel, it's a lifestyle channel, and also beauty in my view is also finding beauty in yourself, as well as with products and things. So I thought this was relevant for this channel. But if you are only interested in makeup and all of that, and aren't interested in bullying, or you haven't been bullied, or you're not being bullied, or you don't really care, you can click off. I don't want to don't feel like you have to sit here and listen to me. So this is just for people who want to hear and want advice or whatever. So yeah. And there might be some bloopers at the end because I have a feeling I'm going to mess up, because I have oh sorry, I'm pulling my skirt up, sorry, just really irritating me. Okay, yeah, I have this thing where I just I can think of what to say, but then I just can't put it into words. So I have a feeling this is going to be a bit of a rambly video, so expect some bloopers. But with that being said, I'm going to get on with the video. Yeah, also one more disclaimer, this is a bed sheet behind me. As you can see, it's all crinkled and wrinkly and not ironed. Hope you can deal with that. I just wanted a plain background, so yeah. So I'm going to begin with telling you my story with being bullied and things, and then some advice, and then I'll ask for some stories down below, but I know I'm probably not going to get any comments, but whatever. So, so as you can see by my appearance and how I look and things, I'm probably one of those kind of targeted people who get bullied, and I'm sure you all could have seen that coming because, like I say, with my appearance. And that's not me begging for compliments, that's me saying I'm the typical person to get bullied, because I'm not typically pretty. I'm not, I don't know, I'm not very appealing to look at. So, is that even the right words? I don't know. Yeah, so you can probably guess that I maybe have been bullied. So I'll just tell you kind of the story. So ever since, it's funny because ever since I went into school, obviously reception, when I was 4 years old or whatever. I've been to nursery before that, but I can't remember nursery that well. I've always been kind of picked on for the way I look, and when I was younger, I wasn't fat. Don't get me wrong, I wasn't fat, but I was a little bit tubby. I think it just must have been puppy fat or something. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like when I look back at pictures, I don't really think I was particularly fat. Sorry, if you hear anything in the background, the house phone's ringing and Friends is on, but whatever. I don't think I was typically fat, but I was a bit chubby, so therefore I was kind of picked on for that, and also the fact that I wear glasses, which is probably the first thing that you notice, and probably the first thing you thought I'd get bullied about. I've gotten bullied about my teeth. My two front teeth are huge. There's a whole array of things that people could say about me to hurt me, and I don't know, I hate that. It's not just one thing, it's just a few things, and yeah. So it all kind of started in reception. There was this girl called Ruby. Reception's I don't know what you would call it in other countries, but whatever. When I was about 4 years old, so 10 years ago. What happened? Yeah, there was this girl called Ruby she broke my glasses several times actually. So I had to keep getting new pairs, and she left after that year. I didn't make her leave, obviously. I didn't tell the teacher, but she left because she moved out of the I don't know, out of where I lived. But she used to take my glasses and smash them and throw them on the floor. She used to call me ugly, and at 4 years old, that was my first year of actual proper school, even though the education wasn't good, obviously, because you learn really simple things. But I don't know, and that was all really a lot for me to take in, because I was being bullied at the age of 4, and it didn't feel good. It didn't make me feel good about myself, and ever since then, and up until now, even now, I still kind of have doubts about the way I look, and I'm feeling a bit teary because it's kind of a bit emotional. I know you guys are probably going to be like, oh shut up, you're so sloppy, but I don't know. So yeah, she used to, always smash my glasses, take them off me, and made me chase her around the playground, and then she made fun of the way I ran. I don't know if I ran funny, I don't really care. And that girl was just a piece of work, I tell you. oh, just such a bitch. Sorry, but she is. She was. I just can't believe she done that, and it was just like, really, she was just finding ways to pick on me, call me fat, obviously, like, and it's just like, I don't know, and that has probably ruined my self-esteem quite a lot, actually. So that was that, and then for the rest of infant school I was okay. I mean, obviously I'm sure people did talk about me behind my back, but we all talk about someone behind their backs, don't we? And then primary school, okay, so year 3, which I think would be like 2nd grade in America, I don't know. Yeah, I think it would be, yeah, 2nd grade. I was about 7, something like that. And that year was probably my favourite year of probably my favourite year of primary school, because that was before this girl came to my school and yeah, started picking on me. So she came the next year in year 4 and kind of did the same thing as Ruby, but not as bad. And did I mention Ruby that her name was Ruby before, the girl who picked on me, whatever. So I won't mention this girl's name, this girl that I'm about to talk about, but it's just such a complicated story. So she used to, so I had this friend called, let's just say her name was Bilibili. It wasn't really, but I'm just saying that for the sake of it. Bilibili, me and Bilibili, okay, I'm not, you guys aren't going to take me seriously when I say Bilibili. Let's say me and Megan, for example. This girl isn't called Megan, but let's just say she is. So me and Megan, we were really good friends in year 3, and then this other girl who bullied me, let's just say her name is Jasmine. Jasmine came along and took Megan away from me, and that was fine, but she used to whisper about me, and they used to make up rumours about me and spread it to people. They used to say, you're really ugly, you're never going to get a boyfriend when you're older, and all of that sort of stuff. And then it started to get a bit more complicated than that. My mum had to get involved at one point, and her mum got involved. I was bullied, and my self-esteem was just not even there anymore. I had no self-esteem. Yeah, so I've always been picked on for the way I look, just here and there, people calling me ugly, people calling me fat. When I went into high school about 3 or 4 years ago, I was picked on for the way I looked as well, by a lot of the boys. They were like, oh, you're really, really ugly, you know, look at your glasses and things. And it's just like, really, it was, I mean, I'm kind of watering it down. I'm like not telling you the full story because it's really like personal, but I'm just trying to like put it all into a nutshell, I suppose, and kind of not give you full details, but just to kind of give you a little bit of a sense of what did happen to me and things like that. And there was this one time where I came across this girl in the street who bullied me at school, and she gave me a black eye. That's nice. She was with her and 2 other friends, and I was only about 10, and she gave me a black eye, and that hurt, but whatever, well, not whatever. And that was definitely the peak of my bullying, because I'd never been punched well, obviously in my stomach, by just like jokingly, but never been punched in the face, never been slapped. And she punched me, and they kicked me, and it was in my street, and it was really horrible. A couple of strangers had to come over and get them off me and pick me up and take me home, and it was just a time in my life that I just don't want to remember, but I thought I'd tell you because this video is about bullying. So now that all of that is out of the way, you're probably thinking it didn't sound that bad. It was. I'm just not telling you everything. So yeah, that was my bullying, and no doubt I will be bullied in the future like everyone is. So my advice to anyone being bullied now, you probably don't want advice from me because who would, but is to literally stay strong, and if they want to say something to you, you say something back. Say, you know, tell them about themselves, because in high school if someone tries to, you know, say something to me about my appearance or whatever, I will say something back, and that will usually shut them up. Stay strong, stay like true to yourself, don't change for anyone. Um, don't tell a teacher. That's what I've never done. I've never told a teacher because I'm not a snitch. But I tell my parents, and they just give me strength. And a lot of times when I've been bullied, I've kind of bottled it up and lashed out at my parents, you know, just swearing and screaming, and just for the littlest things, like, oh Georgia, can you pick that sock up on the floor? And I'd like throw a fit because I was bottling it up, and it was a worry deep inside me. And once I got it off my chest, I had a bit of a cry, and just everything came out, and I suddenly felt a lot better, and I felt really uplifted, and it was a really good feeling. So I wouldn't tell a teacher because that will probably get you in more trouble, but tell a parent or someone you trust about your feelings, and it will be a weight off your shoulders, and it will just be like imagine it like a bottle of Coke. The Coke is the problem and the bottle is you. Once all the Coke's out, you just feel lighter and a lot better about yourself. So yeah, that is my advice. I know it's kind of bad, and that's my story. I might do an updated one of these, but I probably won't. If you have any stories of being bullied that you want to share and get off your chest, you can leave them down below, or if it's super personal, you can message me and we can comfort each other. And yeah, so I just thought I would talk about bullying. And yeah, I try not to look really moody. I always look moody in my videos, but I never mean to. I'm trying to make it a bit more uplifting, but yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My next video will be a morning routine that I filmed last week, so a couple of weeks ago actually. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye! With that being said, I'm gonna